Well, Doug, I spoke with Rogers Fire Department and a local doctor. They tell me it's best to stay away from the fire even though it's controlled, and shared a few preventative measures you could take at home.
Crews have been working since yesterday afternoon through the night, and we're now in the overhaul process.
This is what Dusty Qualls, Deputy Chief of Operations at the Rogers Fire Department, had to say in regard to the fire that took place at Mark Recycling yesterday.
Units were dispatched to this facility for a possible grass fire. When the first arriving fire company got on the scene, they had approximately a 30 by 30 fast-moving grass/debris fire.
Qualls says the fire is now under control, but for many, air quality is still a concern.
All smoke is bad smoke, so it's hard to say exactly what's in it with all the materials that have burned here. We don't know exactly what all had been burned, so avoid it at all costs.
As Qualls mentioned, emergency officials encourage you to steer clear of the fire grounds. We spoke with Dr. Anand Venkata, a pulmonologist at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences. He says length of exposure has a lot to do with the impact on one's health.
Somebody who's young and healthy, has had minimal exposure, would likely tolerate it without significant symptoms, maybe just a minor symptoms like a cough, headache, stuff like that resolve over time.
As for those at risk like babies, elderly people, or those with underlying conditions like lung or heart disease, Dr. Venkata says
they may have more side effects even from very fairly low exposure to these chemicals and to the ash and other things.
Dr. Venkata says if you are not in close proximity, you should have minimal risk. But if you suffer symptoms that are abnormal, it is always best to seek medical attention.
So I think unless somebody has significant respiratory issues, I think most of the time there is nothing to worry about unless you're very close to it.
Now, he also encouraged you to rethink outdoor activities like hiking or going for walks for now until things clear up. And if you have to go outside, you can reach for a mask to limit your exposure. Reporting in studio, Brianna Moore, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.